Hello, everybody.
Rawr.
Oh my goodness. It is that time of the week, and apparently Infernal has lost it completely. We hope you've had a good week up to this point, and if not, we hope this episode helps.
Yep. Hope you all been having a good weekend. Hope you all been having a good holiday season since various holidays have been going on.
Yes, hope the various drama is not too much for you to all deal with. If you are into the drama, then we hope it's juicy and fulfilling.
Yeah, if
Oi.
there's drama, let us know.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm T. I need the attention. Please feed me. Along said lines, as I said, there will be mention until date of our live appearance at Megacon 2025. For those who do not know, we had been accepted to Megacon 2025 as a panelist on opening night.
Crazy
So
news.
so crazy news! So, for all of our fellow gamers, cosplayers, etc., in betweens who will be making that trip to Florida for it, we will be there. So you can see us there in the flesh, in the full
And
effect.
yep, and come by, say hi, and yeah.
Do a thing, because like I said, it's going to be a live episode, so it's going to be a live Patreon style episode. So it's going to be one that's going to have the games going, and we're going to be more intimate, whatnot. We will be joined by our guest Apollo Black, again for our longtime fans. It is the other creator that I do work with. I mod for him, I do content with him, I used to do his show with him way back when. Good stuff. So we have a lot of stuff planned. There's going to be a countdown in the description of every episode that's posted until then, so you will know it's coming. And afterwards, if you're unable to make it, we will post it all for everyone to see. We'll have public ones, and then we'll have Patreon ones for those who support us, because we love you a little bit more. So with all of the guesswork and the housework taken care of, we're going to move on into the topic of the day. I am calling out animation studios.
Oh Jesus,
I'm calling
what
y'all. I'm
happened?
calling all y'all out. I would like, I would like to put myself as a very avid watcher of the animes, that I am tired of the isekais.
Yeah, I mean there are definitely a lot of easy guys.
Please stop giving me isekais. It is a brand new season of anime, and we still have so many isekais. Please stop. When was the last time we had a good mech?
Ooh, uh, oh God, I honestly don't know.
See? That means it's been a while. If you can't
Yeah.
remember it off rip, it's been a while. I need
Because I mean, I don't know if I would count it as mech, but have you heard of 86?
vaguely.
Because like it's not like humanoid mechs; it's more quadrupedal machines that they pilot. So I don't know if you want to count that
N-
as mech.
I maybe I recognize it. It's like the special squad and all that, and
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think that was probably one of the last ones I watched that dealt with like robots and stuff. And honestly, it was a very good series. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it.
But wasn't that like?
It was a while ago.
Yeah, I was like, that's not even a recent one. What is that? That was 21.
Probably.
Let's see. First first episode date in Japan, 2021. Yep.
Yep. Dang, it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Time flies.
I think it's been a minute. I think it's been a minute since we've had a good mecha anime.
Yeah, like what we need is like, I mean, isn't there like a new Gundam coming out eventually?
I haven't heard on the land of the news.
'Cause here let me do some Buddha research. 'Cause I
Because
feel
what
like
is this?
I remember hearing about it. Uh,
Wait, what
but yeah,
season are we in? For Current
I
anime.
believe it should be winter.
Are we
No,
still in winter?
I think so. I think so. But yeah, for those listening, if let us know if there's any like good mecha animes that you've watched. Because they're, as we have established, it be lacking right now.
It'd be lacking. Okay, so I went to current. It looks. Oh, we're it. According to this website, my anime list, it says the current anime season is fall 2024, which would make sense because they would be opposite of us, wouldn't they? Because
Oh
technically
yeah.
we're in winter.
But if it was the opposite, then wouldn't it be summer?
I maybe,
I don't know.
but like I feel like we're going into it because it's not like the exact same. Like the anime seasons aren't the actual seasons, so it's just like we're close. Whatever. So
But yes.
far, what I'm seeing, no, no robots.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it seems like there might be a Gundam scheduled for 2025. Yes, there is a Gundam scheduled for 2025, so we'll have to wait and see how it is.
Yes, yeah. Man, that
Here's
is
here's hoping it's good
it.
because
Yeah.
I honestly didn't hear good things about the last Gundam.
What was the last one?
Uh, was it which? I honestly don't remember.
Because the only one that I know that I didn't like was Iron Blood Orphan.
Oh yeah, I could not get into that one.
Yeah, that one didn't.
I tried, but I just couldn't.
So yeah, let's see. We got the Dun. We have ReZero,
Good, good mecha. Gurren Lagann.
Uzumaki. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Gula.
Which from Mercury? That was the most recent Gundam that I can remember.
Not a clue. Yeah, it is like it's too many. We get too many isekais.
I feel like the reason why Isekai is used so much is just because like it is kind of well, one, it's been seen as a popular genre, and in a way, it's also kind of easy to work with, kind of.
Well, by all of those means, that just seems lazy.
Exactly.
That is like, guys, stop being lazy. Like, this is, it's yeah. Like, there's so many guys, and I was like, we haven't had a good mech one. What was it? There's a few. We got a few slice of life lately. There was a horror one that's this season, but a horror one, not like a couple. Like it was just
Oh.
one. Have we had a good mystery?
Uh, that is a great question. Um, I, hmm.
Yeah, see these.
God,
This right here. This is what I'm saying. Like, come on, guys. Like, what's going on? Y'all can't come
right?
up with a good mystery?
Like, cause I know, cause I believe Blue Exorcist is currently going, cause it's season, God, what's he? I think it's like season 4.
Also, in the same vein of
Mm-hmm.
like, can we get something different, please? Tell me I parry everything and
Oh God.
train to death by what, like the rest of that? What is it? Train to death by the most powerful party. Tell me
Oh
that's
yeah.
not literally the same story, just like on the other side.
It is. But the one where like he's trained by the most powerful party, I watched that one. That was actually a pretty fun one.
They both were. But it's like it's literally the same thing because like the parry with Perry, it's like, oh yeah, he couldn't really
The
use like
platypus?
not Perry the platypus, that he what he thought was weak is like, yeah, it's like low level, but like what you're using it for is high level.
Right.
It's same with the other one. He's just like, oh man, I can't do this well because I've never known otherwise. Like, come on.
It's like, sir, please, think about this.
But please, I don't mind, like, I don't mind OP characters, right?
if done right.
It's it needs to be within reason, or like if you're going to be OP because it's like, okay, you've been dealing with like the strongest ones in individuals, cool, but like the lack of awareness that the world has, right? That's what bothers me. The world seem not to understand that these people exist, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, oh hey, oh we've never, it's like, oh it's super rare to have like two magical affinities, but we know it happens. Yes, it's rare, but it still happens. Why is it so mind-boggling to even the upper echelon? Common folk, I get it, right? If it's a super rare thing and like one in like every 100 mages, just for discussion reasons, is someone who is like, okay, yeah, you have like this affinity plus this affinity and everyone else has one affinity. Yes, the common man is going to be like, oh my god, that's so cool. But those fools who have been around
How do you
for
have
like,
four?
yeah, it's like those guys who've been around for like 300 years and no one's questioned that, that's been running this academy since the beginning and has set the rules for magic, are like, oh yeah, this is so new to us. What do you mean?
It's like you're saying that no one else is like this? Like, hello?
Like, you've been around for the whole time span of this whole civilization of like time, and you mean to tell me this hasn't occurred before? Like, then who set the rule that it was rare? Like, if you
Right?
haven't been keeping track.
Because, like,
So,
you know it's rare if it's happened at least once.
at least once. And then again, because you're like, oh, all right. we did it, and then it happened again. And I was like, all right, not too bad. Or the, oh hey, these like for like the monster ones, like with the guilds and stuff, it's like, oh, these monsters are super strong or whatever. But then when someone comes in and like beats it, and they're like, oh shuck, how could you do that? That's crazy, blah blah blah. But at the same time, you're not questioning the person beyond that. Like, that's a earth-shattering feat, and you're just kind of for all intents and purposes, you're casually letting this person just walk around. I'm not saying throw them in jail, but you should be a little bit more wary about the guy who brought in the pile of, you know, high-level monsters to be
Yeah,
cut
when
up
they're
to
like
eat.
beginner.
Right.
Yeah,
What
like
was
that,
it?
that's always a funny thing. It's just whenever like they show, it's like, hey, I'm a new adventurer. Hey, I just took out this high level monster that's supposed to be like S rank, and it's just like, what?
So yeah, I found this in the back alley, and it kind of scared me. So I went like the ha ha, and then it just died. And everyone's like, Slime Tamer
Right.
did it great. The people reacted perfectly to the shit he was doing, because he was doing some crazy shit, and they were like, "Excuse me, sir, who
How are you
the
doing this?"
fuck are you?"
Nope, that is Beast Tamer, not Slime Tamer.
I forget what the whole thing.
Yeah. The annoying thing
I
is
think it's,
like,
what is it? My Isekai Life.
oh,
I think it's what it's called. But he's like a slime tamer.
Okay, I should be able to find it. Yeah, that's the one thing I find annoying is the fact that not every anime is on Crunchyroll. I'm just like, can we just get them all the animes into one location, please?
Now, because God forbid anyone, you know, listens and be like, hey, we will pay
Please.
you the money. And this is where we're gonna get all the money from outside of that. Um, and
It's not
so
fair.
it's like with that one, he was like, oh, is that weird? Like he's questioning the things that he's doing when people are reacting in a like weird way, and he was like, oh, is that not okay? And they're like, well, typically,
At least he's kind enough to ask.
well, yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. They did it right because the people who are like, that shouldn't be a thing, are asking questions like, hey, so you silent cast your spell there, right? And he's like, oh, should I have said words? Yeah, so typically, silent casting is a high level thing, but it weakens the power, right? You already kind of did quite a bit of a show there. And he's like, oh, should I say words? Yeah, typically that's how spell casting goes. Says words,
Yeah.
explodes things. And he's just like, and he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't use, things
Yeah,
like that.
I was about to say it's just like don't use words. Like if
Yeah,
you
don't
already
use
made it, if you already did flashy without words, don't do words.
don't do words. It is just egregious sometimes. And then with that, it really showed it was like, there was a consequence to like what he would do. Like there's a scene where he like runs out of mana and he starts using his like life force, I think. And so it's like,
geez.
you're OP, but like there's consequences to like your power, and like that's what
Yeah.
things are supposed to be.
Yeah, like that's a good way to balance it.
So, like I said, I don't know. I just want more variety from my things. I also am waiting for everything to get dubbed so I can watch it.
Yeah, I know a lot
Mainly
of
Bleach.
dubs. Yeah,
I'm waiting for Bleach.
I still have yet to see the new season of Bleach just because I don't have it's on Hulu, right?
I don't know.
Well, I don't have whatever it's on.
I also don't have whatever it's on.
Which makes me mad. But in other news, did you see anything from the Game Awards?
No, I don't watch those.
Okay. Well, I watch it just because like various game announcements get shown. Apparently from FromSoft, which is weird to say since they have from in their name. There's gonna be a co-op Elden Ring. You want to join me?
No. I did see that, but like on a different thing.
Yeah.
It was on TikTok about the announcement of that game and how half of the people are like, that's a terrible idea, and the other half are like, this is going to be great. And I'm in the middle camp being, I'm not touching it.
That's fair. Yeah, it's like literally as I'm watching the trailer, they show the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3. I'm just like, I recognize you. And then they show the unnamed king, who I recognize as an annoying boss from Dark Souls, and I'm just like, oh, I don't like you. And then they show some other bosses. I'm like, oh, what is like? Am, will I potentially get it? Probably. I'm just hoping I can get two other people to join me in hell. So, going in solo is going to be a nightmare.
What I'm planning to do this weekend is Warframe 1999.
Yes, I saw the trailer for that. I find it so interesting that it's basically just going back to in a way, going back to the roots of Dark Sector.
Right, which is the beginning. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. Yeah. My God. I think I saw Dark Sector was like $5 or $10. Like, I'm so tempted to get it just to play it again. It was such a good game.
I'm just hoping my Xbox can handle it because that's where it is.
Oh, yeah, that thing's gonna blow up.
Yeah. It's used for two games, Fortnite and Warframe. And I just don't have the memory. Like, it's so annoying. Like the amount of money that I need to drop to put into a hard drive big enough to hold all of my games is not something that I want to spend. Because it's just so.
Because I would assume you would try to get like a terabyte or more.
Oh no, I need way more than that.
Wait, how much are you looking at?
I need big boy numbers. I need like 5 or more. Like, because let's see, I'm sitting on.
Well, if you want a Seagate 20 terabyte expansion, that's $280 on sale.
Yeah, yeah. I could. There's a 20. There's a 20 terabyte for 300.
Yeah, that's currently on sale.
Um. So I'm just like, yo, this is wild.
I could honestly like every time I see like these huge numbers, like I'm like, I don't do anything currently that would require that much like storage.
You say that,
I say that now, and then I'm
and
probably gonna
then you
find.
realize how large the games are,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, I forget if I've told you about this, but I saw an article talking about like GTA 6
Uh huh.
and how like apparently like the dev version, which is the like bare bones limited version of GTA 6, is already like 80 gigabytes.
Yeah. No, that's
So
freaking stupid.
so like they're like so basically in the article they're speculating that the game might be close to like 200 gigs. I'm like, why is this so big?
I'm so just
Like
for numbers' sake,
we better be getting the whole freaking state of Florida.
just for
Plus
numbers'
Disney.
sakes, right? Apex is 74 gigs.
Yes.
Black Myth is 130.
Which I'm still surprised that didn't place higher in the Game Awards, but you know.
Bleach Brave Souls is sitting at megabytes, thankfully, right? Not a
Yeah,
big boy
not
game, right?
yeah, that's not a big one.
Bless 29 gigabytes. We're not going to even talk about Call of Duty, but that's
No.
94
Oh
gigabytes.
my God.
Hogwarts Legacy is sitting at, let's see, 71.
That's about right.
MK1 is sitting at 125. Power World is sitting at let's see, Power World. How much are you? 21, and that's just a little baby. But that's what I'm saying. I'm already I'm already through 500 gigs. That's not all of my games. That's halfway through my list in Steam. In Steam. I physically can't have all of my games installed because I just don't have the space. Warframe says it's going to be 45, but that could be a lie. Warhammer Vermintide is 60.
I'm pretty sure my biggest game installed is Baldur's Gate 3 because that is currently sitting at 147 gigabytes.
Street Fighter is 85.
Yeah, no, games have gotten huge.
They're massive. And it's like, so like, how do you expect me to, and that's just Steam. Cause I got Epic stuff. I got a
Oh
couple
yeah.
Amazon ones. Like oh my God. So yeah, no, you think you don't need it until you realize how much you're actually sacrificing to keep in a location at any given time. And then of course I hear it. People are like, oh, you don't play all those games at any given time. Yes, the fuck I do. But I don't because I can't keep them on my computer. I'm limited to the games that I play because they're the only ones that fit.
Yeah, no. Plus also like I mean also just in general getting a bigger external would be good because obviously taking all that storage off of your computer will also help it.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. I have 2 hard drives already.
It
Yeah. That's why I was like, the money that I don't want to drop. I'm not. And what's annoying, it's one thing to be like, all right, I'm going to drop $300 for this hard drive and I'm going to be cool sitting, right? Nah. Within 3 days of me reinstalling all of the games that I would love to play, because I play all of my games in like rotation. So I'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to play like Pred for like an hour, right? An hour or two, which roughly is about 2 matches. And for anyone who plays MOBAs understands, that's a fucking lot, right? I'd jump from Predecessor. Mermaid would probably hop on, play some Hogwarts. right? Then we got RuneScape. And then I could get back to Street Fighter. Then I could get back to Mortal Kombat. And then I would cycle through all of these games regularly throughout the week because thankfully, due to how my job situation is, I go to work and then I'm home in the middle of the day. Like, I'm back home by 3 o'clock. So from 3 to about 10:30, I can just play the video games. And also, this is what we do. I go to work, I come home, I make a content, and you have episodes like that of me ranting. Also, I don't have all of my games loaded for tabletop. Because all of the games that I would have to download would just keep going and going and going and going. It just perpetually gets bigger. But tabletop is the greatest thing that exists on Steam, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Perpetual motion machine of games.
Yeah. I did not know this was a thing. All right.
What?
So apparently there's an achievement for tabletop to flip the table, but you didn't.
Wait, what?
You tried to flip the table and failed. There is an achievement for failing to flip the table.
How do you fail flipping the table?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't even think I got to flip the table one because I never actually flipped the table.
And then there is one for flipping the table 100 times.
Oh my god. 2 weeks, you tried to flip the table and failed. Jesus.
Right? Crazy stuff. It is crazy.
This freaking achievement, restraint. Play the game for 1 hour without flipping the table.
Yeah. Which I feel like I have. Because I've played.
Oh yeah, no, this achievement's from 2020.
Let's see. I have Attack of the Figurines. Yeah, restraint. There it is. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have that. So, dedication. Play over 200 hours of tabletop. I don't understand these numbers. It says 200 hours, but it's out of 12,000? What?
Yeah, no, I don't understand that because I'm at the devoted one. Play tabletop simulator for over 100 hours, and it's out of 6,000. Like, so I guess is that like, no, that wouldn't be minutes because then it'd just be 60. Actually, wait, no, that makes sense. That is the minutes.
So for 12,000 minutes.
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
And well, 12,000 would be 200 hours according to this.
Well, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I had to math for a second.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Not very good.
That's why I'm here.
All right. Well, as we wrap up this episode of greatness, of the funness of the things that we do here, what is your genre you would like to come back into popularity?
God, that is a tricky one because there's a lot of good genres out there. Honestly, we're saying this, but horror, just because like I feel like there hasn't been like a good horror anime in a very long time.
I weirdly second it mainly because of Requiem of Darkness. I thoroughly enjoyed that anime, and I want more like it. So I want more anime to be coming into the horror land.
And of course we want mechs to come back.
And the strong honorable mention is mech animes. So
please.
hear us out in the ether, please and thank you. We hope that you can make this for us so that we can, nom 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 that content like we want. And until next time, we will see you then.
See y'all next time.